Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. What I wanted to go over with you guys is this is one of my favorite Fires decks. It's been a great time just playing with it so far. I've had pretty good success with it in ranked, and it's really just because it has so much utility to it. And so with this deck, you have your main focus is keeping planeswalkers on the board. You've got this guy, Sarkhan. He turns all your planeswalkers into dragons. And then outside of all that, you have powerful creatures. Just a few of them. There's not a lot of creatures in this deck. It's mainly to stay clear of board wipes that you're going to use. So you're mainly going to not have very much on the field, unless they are planeswalkers or these two guys. Kenrith is really powerful because he can give all creatures trample and haste for 1 red. And then Cavalier of Flames, he gives all creatures +1, +0, and haste. And you can use it over and over again to pump it up. Now, that's crazy in combination with Sarkhan turning everything into dragons, and then having these two guys out, giving them trample, and you can attack with all of them and buff them up. And I know you're saying, well, how do I use all that mana to get this stuff out and buff them? Fires of Invention, baby. This is the key to the whole deck. So when you play this, you can't cast spells on you can only cast spells during your turn, and no more than 2 spells each turn. So, but the cool thing is, you can cast spells with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of lands you control without paying their mana cost. That's big. So say you have this out, and you go in, turn 5, you can drop Cavalier of Flames without paying its mana cost. And you can put out, we'll use this, you can put out a Kenrith. It costs 5 without paying its mana cost. You only play 2 things, but they're both free, and playing them for free allows you to have 5 mana open. So you can pay 1 to give it all your creatures trample and haste, and then you can take the other 4 and give all your creatures haste again. That doesn't matter. It's the +1 that matters. So you're playing a 7/5 and a 8/5 math with haste and trample on turn 5 for free. That's a lot of damage. So yeah, it's really cool, and not to mention his other abilities. I mean, you're going to be able to either gain life with Kenrith, you're going to be able to draw a card. There's all kinds of crazy stuff you can do. So then you also there's tons of utility in this deck. You can kill early threats. Turn 2, turn 3, you can board wipe all the little weenies. You can you can exile things and get your planeswalkers back with this. With Elspeth Conquers Death, you got big board wipes. Turn 4+, destroying everything. Can take control of people with Agent of Treachery, or take control of any permanent someone else has. That's wicked. And when you have 7 mana out and you have Fires of Invention, doesn't matter what kind of mana you have, as long as it's out there, or lands, you can play both of these. 14 mana for free. Anyways, that's the deck. You've got your obvious lands, but Interplanar Beacon is so great. It's just such a... Every time you put a Planeswalker out there, you gain a life. It adds up. It really does. It's great. But yeah, let's see how it does in ranked. Here we go. Opponent's going first. It's nice to start first with this deck, but it'll be alright. So this is not really a great hand. We've got 4 mana. That's all fine and dandy, but we don't have any ways of digging for the cards or fires or anything like that. What I'm going to do is just going to mulligan and see what happens. That's a lot better hand. Alright, so I'm going to keep 6. I'm going to discard one of these, or put it on the bottom. Got 3 mana, fires, Narset for digging for other things, and a big answer later on. No real early answers, but maybe we can get like an early board wipe or something like that out of Narset. We'll see what happens. There's another board wipe. I'm going to go with this first. Gives us one of... You can do it for... You can tap this land for blue, red, or white. I guess the baby Godzilla. What kind of companion does he have? Ooh, that's gross. Okay. We're going to go ahead and play this. Got 2 blue for Narset. Each creature spell you cast costs 1 less if it has mutate. Whenever you cast a creature spell, if it has mutate, draw a card and discard a card. Okay, great. Oh, cool. Lifelink and all that good stuff. Alright, alright. So I'm not seeing any land. This could be kind of a problem. If we can get a land, that'll definitely help. I have Prophecy, Narset. I'm gonna go with I have Prophecy. Just to help get rid of something if I can. I need a land really bad though. We got answers. Turn 5, baby. But we got 0 answers right now. 1 mana, and it's good.
My mind needs a
We got
rest.
this. They're gaining health. Alright, cool. 2 life, well worth it. Playing this. Here's our fires. Now we can play anything for free that's 4 or less. To do a board wipe. Alright, so now we need 1 more mana, and then we're set for most of the whole deck. There's like 2 things that cost more than that. So let's see what happens. That guy. Alright, so I can... Oh, please give me another land. Hey! Perfect. This is going to be a lot better now. So here's what we do. This is the magic of it all. I'm going to get rid of that. Because 8th turn, gross. Very gross. Now, I've played one thing, played another thing. I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and Cavalier and just do 8 damage. Might as well. I'm going to hold on to these 2. So now we're going to activate the ability twice. And swing in for that damage. Get back on my level, boy. You don't need health. If he doesn't have a removal spell, I'll be very surprised. But if he does kill it, I'll get it back with Elspeth. And it'll come in as a 7/6. Alright. Oh, this couldn't get any better. I can board wipe. Destroy target creature, power 4 or greater. Well, this just got worse. Let's see, what can I do? What can I do? I'm gonna board wipe anyways. This is... alright. Yeah, fine, whatever. Alright, so I'm gonna start things off with a little wipage. For free. Destroy all their stuff. Because I don't like them. And I'll play a little Sarkhan.
Feel the lick of my
dragon, as I can.
Magnificent!
We'll go from there. Now, I believe next turn I'm going to be able to bring out my Cavalier because he killed it. Which is going to be awesome. Because then I can swing in. Depending on what he does here. He may have another way to kill stuff, but we'll see. So far, so good. And I still have this little removal here. But apparently he knows I have it because it has a little eyeball on it, so... Please don't hurt my Planeswalker. Please don't hurt my Planeswalker. He doesn't deserve to die. He hasn't done anything yet. Alright. Threatening. Very threatening. Alright, cool. Well, it's Cavalier time. So, I can +1 on the Cavi. I don't need this anymore. So, maybe draw something else. Oh, I couldn't have... Oh, man. Check this out. I'm going to do an Eye of Prophecy. 3 damage. And then I'm going to clear the board. 3 damage. Then I'm going to create that.
Call the dragon.
Oh, please don't give up. I'm going to boost them. 3 attackers. That is all. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I meant to say sorry. Yes, I can't. Right on. So. Alright, we're going first. Let's try this one out. That's a very solid hand. Gonna keep. Going in with the obvious. Across the big boy land. A red. Let's drop Fountain tapped. Here we go. Okay, we're dealing with this guy here. A little bit of life link. Let's see what they got. What do you got? Oh, cycling. Hooray. So, this is an easy one for me, that's for sure. Gonna remove, gain a life.
I'm known for my excellent
Do it
fight.
again, buddy. Oh, and it costs 2. And I get a card.
I'll protect you.
Thank you. Gotta keep up. Keep up on that. Gotta stay on top of it because it can get out of hand very fast. You might even do it now. Once these cycle cards keep going, they don't stop. Whew, man, I'm telling you something. This is probably the ideal... Oh, man.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
This is the ideal hand, for sure. So what I'm going to do is probably... Yeah, I'm going to do it again. So keep him at bay. Keep him alive.
I am not going to sit this one.
Slow him down. Draw me a card. Keep going. really looking for like a Kenrith or a Cavalier. Ooh, he's still at 3 mana. Oh no. So cool thing is they can enter tapped, you don't have to pay for it, you still get to
Don't worry,
use it.
I got this.
Alright, so what I'm gonna wanna do, I could wipe the board. That'd be a big waste. I might do that later. Okay, first, gonna Narset. Dig, see what we got here.
I have just the trick for this.
Oh, it's over. Rank up, right on. Alright, let's do another. Here we go, here we go. So, pretty good hand. My hand was so good he gave up. Still a good hand. Got early stuff and 3 different manas. Might need a blue, but we'll get that later. And I go first. Mr. Ramo. Like the name. Alright. Who we dealing with? Uh-oh. Okay. Oh. So when this guy comes out, he's going to draw a lot of cards for him. Let's try to make sure he doesn't have anything to draw from. So we know we can get rid of early threats. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Put this out first. Hopefully we can do a fires into a little board wipe or something. See what he gets out. Okay, here's a ramp. Get rid of that. Might not even need to do that, but the fires. I'm gonna use Narset for now. And just gain health. Life and add 1 mana to my mana pool, whatever. So fires is out. That was our main thing. Gotta get to 7. We can use that. That's gross. Definitely gonna board wipe now.
Why must we do things the hard way?
Well, we're going to +1 again. 95. We really want that ultimate. That'll help us big time. Doesn't always work, but when we get an emblem from the ultimate, everything I cast that's not a creature gives 2 damage to it, whatever I want, and they can't get rid of it. That's really what I want to do. So I'm gonna Shatter the Sky first. Draw a card from it, but it's not there anymore, which makes me happy. Now, might as well cast Teferi, gain a health, 1 life. Alright.
Trust me.
Now,
You'll thank me later.
there's no point of returning anything right now. I'm just going to plus it. Might as well.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Now, we react. Got a sweet tea and a coffee. I'll let you go back and forth. Cool thing about that is I can... Oh, he probably just got haste. Alright, but I buy Teferi.
Only time will tell.
He kept me from taking 5 damage. I'm okay with that. Cool. Alright, so I got this. I can put her at 6, so if he doesn't hit it next turn,
Many
I should be
paths lie
good.
before me.
next turn... Ooh, you know what? I'm just going to get rid of it now. Use this, that, and I can take back... What's going on? Sorry, that was weird. So that's gone. The big threat is gone for now. He might have another one. If I can pull this off, it'll be great. I need to draw some cards, which I will if I get land. And I need to do some damage. Alright. Oh! I got my ultimate, and I'm not waiting, because I can get it back. Boom. Now everything I do
Now I will
is going
show
to do 2
you
damage to
skill.
him, or anything. He may give up. He may be able to pull this off. I'm not sure. So, we're going to cast this. Going to do 2 damage to him.
There are
Alright.
so many
Now I'm
mysteries
going to
to
activate the
uncover.
ability.
Hone your
Oh,
prowess.
what a whiff. That was all lands I could have used for the better. Next turn, I can get back my Narset. Alright, so now we wait. It doesn't guarantee a win, but I tell you what, all I gotta do is cast things. Alright. Haven't seen this guy in a while. Golem. Well, if I bring this back, I think I'm gonna use Teferi. So he's just gonna search for stuff.
Right on schedule.
Yeah, just gotta slow him down with that. So, I've got 3 casts
I have a plan.
so I can still put out more stuff. Now, here's where the fun part happens. Ooh, I still need 1 more mana. Maybe I should have got the other one. That's fine.
With thoughtfulness before
I
action.
can get another Elspeth or Fire Prophecy. I think I'm gonna go Elspeth. Alright. So I think I might have played wrong there. I could have done the Inspired Ultimatum, but, you know, with Narset, but, you know. Still cool to draw a card. What I'm doing is I'm keeping all of his permanents off the field, so when he casts this, he draws a card for every permanent he controls. Non-land permanent. 3 or greater. Which means everything in his deck is pretty much 3 or greater. And this guy, girl, Elspeth, removes things that are 3 or greater. It's good to have. Fun. There's nothing worse than going against a deck that has everything that's 2 or less, and you have this and you can't do anything with it. Alright, so this guy is either giving up, using the restroom, or trying to bore me into giving up. Control me, bro. I'm a control deck. I control you. Oh man. Come on, put out a Triceratops. A hustling, bustling Triceratops. That's not what it's called. What is it called? Shifting. He shifts, so he's not an automatic. That's for sure. Well. My turn. Play a land. Oh my gosh. I'm sure he'll give up right when I feel like I want to do something cool.
Let's try this.
I'm going to use this Inspired Ultimatum because because I want to. So I'm gonna gain 5 life. This card's ridiculous. Do 2 damage. The emblem, and then I'm gonna do 5 damage with this. And draw 5 cards. A little crazy. Just a little. Might as well play Sarkhan, get him out. Do 2 more damage. Gain 1 life. This is ridiculous. This is the fun part about this deck. When this happens, it's just unreal. You feel really powerful. Now, when I have him out, I can charge these 2 dragons. They've been out, so they don't need haste or anything. And that's what I'm gonna do. Turn my planeswalkers into dragons.
Demands power.
And swing for the sky. Alright, all depends on what he's gonna do. Because now all I have to do is cast 2 things, which is very easy. And he's dead. He's gaining 3 life. If he makes a comeback from this, he's the best there ever was.
I protect that which cannot protect itself.
The best there ever will be.
The land shall conquer you.
Why he didn't attack, I have no idea. Oh, okay. I would have definitely killed attacked. Well, Sarkhan. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't have mattered. Well, that's that. Alright. So, thank you guys for watching. Just wanted to show you a little bit about this deck, and I hope that, you know, if you want to try it out, I hope you have fun with it as well. But yeah, if you want to, leave some comments, like, subscribe, all that. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you have any ideas you want me to try, ways to make this deck better. There's always ways to improve. In life, in Magic, in anything. There's always ways to improve. But until next time, I'll see you later. Have fun.